Hello, I'm back. I have something in my pocket that belongs inside my mouth. It's a beautiful peanut butter patty, Girl Scout cookie, yum. Anyway, I ended up moving my car because I think the light was funny, but so I'm not sure. I'm new at all this stuff, so I apologize if I don't have the light right. And they say the light's supposed to be behind your camera, but then this is a phone and it's all goofy. Anyway, I got to tell you where I'm at right now. I decided in honor of the Girl Scouts that I would go to Pisgah Forest, well, not Pisgah Forest, the Blue Ridge Parkway. And I'm at the Folk Arts Center on the Blue Ridge Parkway. So if you ever come to Asheville, North Carolina, I tell you, the Folk Arts Center is wonderful. If you're want to see the crafts of the Appalachian area, just the finest of the fine are at the Folk Arts Center. But anyway, so I don't know if you noticed in the other vlog, you can go back and look, you'll see trees all around my car. And right now there's trees all around my car. Because that's what I think of when I think of the Girl Scouts. I think of the forest. Now, I know the Girl Scouts have changed a lot over the years, and they do a lot more other things. So if you're not a camper, you don't like the outdoors, they do computers, and they do all sorts of cool stuff. I got to tell you this, Mandy Garcia, the troop leader that I met, and her daughter Isabella, Mandy had said, Ms. Garcia had said that night they were going to get their jewelry badge, and they were going to take recycled metals and make jewelry. And I thought, now that's wonderful. Now I've been in programming for children for quite a few years, and I never thought of that. And I'm like, what a cool idea. But anyway, so there's so many things. I mean, being a troop leader is no easy business. I mean, it's got to be wonderful. I kind of wanted to do it, but there's a lot of preparation and preparing, and they're volunteers. Believe it or not, a lot of people think they get paid, but as I understand, they don't unless something's changed. But I really don't think they do. Anyway, there I go talking again. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 more cookies to do. I did 4 on the other one because I did the frozen and the regular Thin Mint, so I thought it was fair. Now, you still got to hang on with me because we got to get to that new cookie too, don't we? The Adventurefuls. Okay, so we're going to start out with, now, this cookie for me is unusual because I've never had it, and I don't know how long they've had it there. I'm sorry, I didn't do all my homework. Girl Scouts not always prepared. They try to be. No, Girl Scouts are prepared. Maybe not me. I'm going to tell you, I wanted to be, I got out of the Girl Scouts, I think, after my junior year. I think I was going to be a cadet, but then I was so involved in so many activities, but I still went to Girl Scout camp too, and then I was a counselor at a Girl Scout camp too, a different one. I went to Camp Sherwood in Lapeer, Michigan, and then I worked at Innisfree 1 year for the canoeing group. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Primitive unit. Oh, we had so much fun. Anyway, this cookie is a new one to me. It's called Toastja. It's French toast-inspired cookies dipped in delicious icing and full of flavor in every bite. Yay! Okay, so Toast J, or is it Toast J, I guess. Toast J or Toastja? I guess it's Toast J. So I'll show you the picture of this package and see if, and now again, I ripped it a little bit because I was going to put them all on this beautiful plate. Can you see that? That's the Toast J's. So this is new to me, so let's open this up. I had someone help me so get it prepared, so I haven't seen everything. Ooh. Ooh, these are cool looking. Let me show you, you guys. These are cute. They're like little pieces of toast with the Girl Scout emblem on it. Can you see that? Isn't that a cute idea? Somebody is clever. And again, they have the icing on the bottom. Now, what is that icing supposed to be? It's like a French toast. Maybe it has a little maple flavor to it. Now, I tell you, if there's any maple, oh, you got me there. Yes, I like me some maple. But I'm going to eat it the way that most people would eat it, like normal people. Anyway, I'll take a bite, right? Oh. Oh! Stop the presses. I like this cookie. You know, I'm a chocolate lover. Caramel. But I love me some maple. That's my top. I really like this cookie. I mean, I do. I'm so excited. I'm going to have to take another bite. I'm going to flip it over, though, because you know how I like the icing on the top. That's funny. I kind of on this one like the icing on the bottom. You know, on those lemonades, I wanted the icing on the top, and I flipped it over, and I liked it better. You know, different strokes, different folks, right? Let me take another bite. I really like this cookie. I think for me, in my past now, I haven't had the peanut butter patties now, but from how I remember peanut butter patties in the past, my top would be Samoa peanut butter patty and the Tostias, I'm sorry, Girl Scouts, and then the Thin Mints. I really like this cookie. You guys got to get this cookie. I know what is so funny that I'm showing you it with all my bite marks in it. Yum! That's a nice surprise. Oh, some water just tipped down on the top of me. Oh, this is fun. This is really fun. I have to be honest with you. I just loving it. There's, you know, I was trying to think of different, you know, getting a Girl Scout cookie kind of reminds you of the past. Even if you weren't a Girl Scout and you remember getting Girl Scout cookies. But I'm just thinking of, I have so many wonderful memories from the Girl Scouts. And you know what? The troop, you know, the troop that I met, their troop number, I have it written down, but I told you earlier, but it's like 5 numbers, like, and I was like, our troop, I remember my troop number. And I was a brownie at 6 years old. Troop 679. I remember that. Pontiac, Michigan, or Oakland, Michigan. I can't remember. Anyway, so these Tostias are high in my book. I'm telling you that. Okay, so let's move along. Let's go to an old favorite. Yeah, because I just had the Tostier. Now let's try the peanut butter patty. Oh, peanut butter patty, I love you. And here's the box if you've forgotten how beautiful that peanut butter patty box is. Ba-da-da-da-da. Peanut butter patty. Ba-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, I love me some peanut butter patties. Well, let's see, though, because it's been years. Now, I do remember this peanut butter patty was my favorite growing up. But then there was a time, now this was decades later, that it got less peanut butter in it, and it wasn't my favorite anymore. Thin Mints went to the top. So let me center myself. And now let me try it. Okay. I didn't get much peanut butter there, folks. That means I have to take another bite. I love me some peanut butter patty. Ooh, 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 ooh. I do. I love this peanut butter patty. Oh, I don't know, Samoa. This is going back to number 1. Samoa's number 2. I know everybody's different, right? But I just like to think about this kind of things. Oh, I am in heaven. I'm getting a little sugary, aren't I? I'm a little sugar. I'm so goofy. Oh, there was a fun song. It was called, I just remembered it. It goes, boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Silly and foolish all day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? I like that song. There were some, I remember when I was in college, we went driving down to Florida for spring break, and I was driving, and my one of my roommates, and she was next to me. I don't know if she remembers this, but I decided to try to sing camp songs as far as I could go. I went on forever, poor thing. She's probably going out of her mind. But anyway, okay, so we have done 6 out of the 9, so we're moving right along. Okay, so next let's do an old favorite. I'm sure some of you have been waiting. Let's see if it's changed at all. And this is an oldie but goodie. Our Girl Scout shortbread cookie. Traditional shortbread cookies. That's simple and easy, right? That's simple and easy. I love these photographs of all the Girl Scouts on them. You know, there's so much more. There's so much more involved now. You know, Juliette Lowe, the founder of Girl Scouts, she started it because she wanted girls to become women outdoors, because, you know, it was always the men outdoors. And so it was really more about being outdoors and adventuring outdoors. But to try to be more inclusive of our society and how things change, the Girl Scouts have shifted too. But you know, the one thing I really like about the Girl Scouts, hey, while I'm talking, I'm going to show you this shortbread cookie. Look at those 2 Girl Scout silhouettes. I really like that logo. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm going to get teary. I just like the Girl Scouts. But anyway, I was going to tell you. Oh, gosh, I can't remember. What was I going to tell you? You're probably shouting at me right now. I can't remember. I hope it comes back to me. Juliet Lowe, da-da-da, da-da-da. Oh, inclusion. I just like that, you know, because, I mean, why not be inclusive? I mean, it's like, include everybody, because we all think we're different, but we're really not. We all got the same hearts beating. Not the same heart, but, you know, heart beating. And we're just people here. And we just all come from different cultures and different places. So, of course, we think differently. But you can see that as beautiful or horrible. And I choose to think of it as beautiful. So I love that the Girl Scouts are very inclusive of every kind of girl there is. And young lady or woman or whatever you call it. Anyway, so it's time to take a bite, right? I'm excited. This is the Girl Scout shortbread cookie. Now, I tell you, there was a year, there were a little run of years where the shortbread cookie was my favorite. It was when I was in college. Now, I would tell you a story, but I don't know if it's the right thing to tell you. But we had a contest about shortbread cookies, and it was funny. We had a lot of fun with it, trying to put as many shortbread cookies in our mouth. But you can really gag. You could really get hurt doing that, so don't do it. Because you could choke and, not be long for the planet. But anyway, on to beautiful things. So we are coming down to we're sliding down to home base, girls and guys and theys. I should say gals and guys. I don't want people to be offended in any way. Can I tell you something really quick? During the first women's, well, it's not the first women's rights thing. It was way before then, voters' rights and all that. But back in the 70s, when women's lib was a big thing, they would spell women, W-O-M-Y-N, because they felt like that individualized a woman instead of from woman, M-E-N. And then a woman was W-O-M-X-N. And I started doing that, and I had a staff of people that were in their 20s and 30s, and they were looking at me like, what are you doing? They didn't know what it meant. So anyway, I think that's kind of cool myself, but that's just how I am. Okay, now listen. We got next the gluten-free Girl Scout cookie. Now, I think that's really cool that they're doing gluten-free cookies. And this looks like, I thought it was just a chocolate chip cookie, but it's not. It's the Carmel Chocoalte Chip Gluten-Free. Well, let me show you the bag first. So it's a blue bag. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I don't know if you can see it. The little girl's in the front. I hope that's okay that I'm showing that. I hope I don't get in trouble. This is all well intended, you guys. Anyway, the Carmel Chocolate Chip, gluten-free, rich caramel, semi-sweet chocolate chips, and a hint of sea salt in a chewy cookie. Well, let's see what we got here. Light ID, gluten-free, light ID, gluten day. Okay. So, this is a simple little cookie that, you've seen chocolate chip cookies look like that before. I'm not showing you anything new. But it's got caramel chips in it, from what I understand. I don't know if you can see that very well. Well, let's give it a go. I tell you, I've been gluten-free. I'm not a severe gluten-free person, but I do eat gluten-free bread and crackers and sometimes cookies. But I got to tell you, this doesn't have, I have to wait a few minutes, but it doesn't seem to have that gluten-free aftertaste. Nuh-uh. This tastes like a regular cookie. Oh, wait a minute. A teeny titch. With gluten-free cookies, sometimes you get this little kind of like, how do you explain it? It's not tart. It's like a tacky kind of taste in your mouth. But it's not bad. But I think what really softens this is the caramel, the chocolate chip, and is it caramel? Yeah, caramel chocolate chip. Semi-sweet chocolate chips and a hint of sea salt and rich caramel. Yeah, I think these are really good cookies. If you're gluten-free and you want to support some young girls or young women growing up, getting good skills and character and integrity, go support the Girl Scouts. I mean, it can't hurt you. You know, even if it's just $5. I mean, I think the cookies go from 5 to 7. I'm not sure, but all the cookies I got were $5 each. But yum, 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 yum. So if you're gluten-free, you can't say, oh, you know, I meant to tell you. Now, I don't know. Like, I know the Tagalongs, the peanut butter patties, those are vegan. I think they have like 4 vegan cookies too. So check into that, baby. Okay. I want to take another bite and I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Yeah. Yeah. Even if you're not gluten-free, that's a good cookie. I like that cookie. Well, woo! Girl, I say gals, guys, they, woo, woo, woo. Oh, goodness sakes. I'm going to tell you a real quick memory before we go to the last one. Our Adventurefuls, the cliffhanger. One of my favorite memories was Little Pines unit at Camp Sherwood. I don't even know if Camp Sherwood exists now. I think it does. But I remember falling asleep at night, and it was up on this hill, and then it went down to Lake Davis, and they had bullfrogs, and at night you could fall asleep, and you could hear the bullfrogs from your cabin, and they would get really loud, and I love that song. I love that sound. I said song because I was thinking of this, hear the lively song of the frogs in yonder pond, crick, crick, crickety, crick, brr, brr, rump. I'm just a goofball. It's okay. Be yourself. It's so wonderful when you are. And don't be afraid. It's okay to be yourself. If someone says it's not, then I'm so afraid you're around the wrong people. I'm going to tell you one other thing. Is that there's a song or there's a motto like bloom where you're planted. Well, I got to tell you, I'm a gardener, and I'm going to do some gardening in the future. And I got to tell you that sometimes some flowers and some trees and some plants can't bloom where they're planted because they don't have the right nourishment or the right light. Just like in life, sometimes you can't bloom where you're planted. You can't bloom, you can't flourish where you're living. Well, as you get older and you're old enough, you go somewhere else where you're nurtured and you can grow and your real light can shine. I tell you, the best thing I did was move to Asheville, North Carolina. Anyway, okay, so we're at the last one. Drum roll, please. I'm not a good drummer. Anyway, this guy's looking at me. I'm waving. He sees, oh, she must be vlogging. So anyway, there's nobody in this parking lot but these cars over here. But anyway, 2 cars. It was just one. I think they just went to see each other. Anyway, what do I know? Okay, let's get on to the last one so you guys can go home or you guys can go order some cookies online or whatever. These are the Adventurefuls. This is the new one this year for 2022. Oh, don't they look good? Yeah, Adventurefuls. Because Girl Scouts are adventurous. The Girl Scout mission. Girl Scouting builds girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. I agree. Adventurefuls. Indulgent, brownie-inspired cookies with caramel-flavored cream or creme and a hint of sea salt. Oh, I shouldn't be loving these taste tests or these reviews. People call them, I'm supposed to call them reviews, I guess. That's what they say in vlogging, but it's just fun. Okay, here we go. Let me show it to you. Oh, it's a nice look. I like the look of this cookie. I hope I like the taste of it. Oh, I hope I do. But if I don't, I'll be honest. Anyway, let me show it to you. That's the Adventurefuls, the new one for this year. Now, I heard that they're a little hard to get because of the, like everything at least in the United States, I don't know about around the world, but the cookies are, a lot of shipment and things are held up. And so And so they're a little short in stock in places. But when Isabella told me about these, I hope her name's Isabella, not Isabel. No, it's Isabella. She said that we were lucky to get them, so I was lucky. Anyway, okay, last cookie. Okay. You ready? Oh, let me just show you something. See, the back has got dark chocolate on it, and the front has got the stripes and the big blob of caramel, and that's probably like a brownie taste. I'm so excited, I don't want to bite it. Oh, goodness. Okay, come on, Barbara. It's good. It's a lot harder and crispier than I expected. When they said brownie, I was thinking a softer bite. So it kind of caught me unawares. It's very chocolatey, which is good if you like chocolate. And I've had a lot of cookies. You all know that. Maybe I should have had this one first, but I kind of want to save it for the end. Keep you guys on here. Anyway, let me take another bite. Let me just try. Isn't there supposed to be caramel on the top? Caramel flavored cream. That's why, because I thought it was caramel. I was expecting caramel on the top, but it's like a cream caramel. Because when I tried to type, yeah, it's too bad they couldn't put a blob of caramel on there, because it's basically like an icing, but it doesn't taste like caramel as much. But let me take another bite. I have to say, it's a good cookie. It's a chocolatey cookie. I think I was expecting a big blob of caramel on the top, and that's not what it is, just so you know. But it's a fun cookie to try. I'd encourage you to give it a good try. I mean, give it a whirl. So it's very chocolatey cookie. And it's not my top favorite, I'll be honest with you, but it's not my least favorite. I don't even know which one would be my least favorite. Ooh. I don't know. I'm just in love with these. I guess the peanut butter sandwich, but that's just because that's the only cookie in all of this that I feel like you can get other places. Now, you can get shortbread cookies, but not like the Girl Scouts. Well, you guys, beautiful time we've had here. Or at least I hope you thought we did. And I guess I'll close with, I don't know if you guys, we used to sing this. No, it's two songs I got now in my head. We're on the upward trail, boom, boom, boom. We used to sing that when we left the mess hall. But I'll sing, happy trails to you until we meet again. Bye-bye now.